Sports Static Week 8. What is going on? Week 8, we know where we are. Tell you guys all the time, we had to wait till week 6 to figure it out. And if that wasn't the case, well, hell, you can tell. You can seriously tell by your picks. Your picks tell you how much better things are getting because we know who is who. Why? I'll tell you this right now. Sports Static. We missed 2 picks. We missed 2 picks. What does that tell you? By week 8, hey, by week 6, we know what's going on. After week 6 finishes off, we know who you are. We know your tendencies. We know what's going on. Aside from the upset picks, and some of us get that right too, but, I'll tell you an interesting thing. I'll tell you. I look over my notes here. An interesting thing here. Let me go back here on this. I can see you so much better now. Interesting picks here. Okay? And last week, Sports Static picked 4 games that were on the road. The rest of them all home games. Out of the 4 games on the road that we picked last week, we only lost that Panthers. We expected the Panthers to beat the Giants. Okay? Now this week, the difference this week on our picks, well, you'll see. You'll see. How many did we actually pick on the road this week? Let's get right into it, guys. Right away, week 8 schedule. Just brush over it real quick. We're going over every one of the games today, guys, okay? Look, if you're a football fan, a true football fan, you don't just care about your team, okay? I get sick and tired of that. Well, if you're not here to talk about my team, or you see these groups, and they're like, oh, you can only talk about this team. You're not playing with yourself every week, or are you? I don't know. Or are you? I don't know. You could be. You could be. I don't know. You're just playing with yourself. I don't know. Don't be a baby. Promise me you won't be a baby, okay? Don't be a baby. We're talking about all the teams this week, I said, okay? Now, come on. You're better than that, I said. Better. Better than that, I said. Okay. Now, typically I like the football thrown to me on those occasions, but we'll be okay. We will be okay. Oh, let's see. Where am I here? What did I want? Oh, that's what I wanted. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Moving along here. Moving along. There, that's what I wanted right there. Okay. Anyway. Into the games, guys. We're going to really get this going here. I'm going to keep my eye over here. Regina in the game. What's up? The queen is in the house. Regina, how are you? Good morning. Yardstick Lance, good morning. If you're not talking good about the Steelers, I'm out. Well, we're going to get on that, but I'll tell you, Lance, Yardstick Lance, it's a tough game for you today. It is a tough game for you today. We don't know what's going to be happening with health and everything like that, but I do know you're on the road, divisional game. As of recent, this particular divisional game hasn't been great for you. But we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that real quick here. I'll tell you guys this. If you guys want to talk about matchups today, I would love to bring you in live on the show, okay? I really would love to bring you in live on the show to talk about matchups today. So that being said, if you look at the link I just put up, okay, I just posted a link. You'll be able to see this link, as you see here. Yes. So, guys, I would really love for you guys to join me live, okay? Join me live. You can join me live there. You can join me live on YouTube. That way you come right here live on the show. I bring you in, and we'll go back and forth. We'll go back and forth like that. Yardstick says, feel good about today. The Steelers 24-21. Like that. Regina says, I'm here to witness my top fan status. Did you get it back, Regina? Did you get it back? I like that. Okay. Let's run through this real quick, guys. Remember, I'm going to show you guys something here, okay? Remember this. If you guys are having a problem, okay, seeing the show, it's lagging from Facebook or YouTube, you'll notice scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now, lmotv.com. If you go there, you'll be able to watch the show. lmotv.com. All right? There you go. Regina, you got the status back a couple days ago, Yardstick. You'll make Rob jealous. Will. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. All right, guys. Here we go. Running through this with the quickness. We already saw what happened in that Green Bay Packers. There is no teams undefeated in the NFL by week 8, and that changes things, does it not? Okay? I mean, Green Bay is kind of running away with that division right now. Changes things a little bit. Here we go. Sunday football. 1 o'clock games. Cincinnati's at the Jets. There's not going to be a problem there for Cincinnati on the road. Titans are at the Colts. This is a good game. It's an important game. And that being said, guys, you guys know this. All right? Titans fans, Colts fans, this is a divisional matchup with playoff ramifications. Playoffs? This is a big game right here. Do they split this season? Where do we go here? But this is a big game right here. Tennessee sitting at 5-2, and the Colts at 3-4. So if the Colts can pull this off today and improve to 4-4 at 500, then that's something right there. They're within a game. They'll be within a game of Tennessee. Okay? So that's a huge game here today. Divisional matchup. Titans at the Colts. We'll talk about that in a little bit. G's in the house. G says, yo, what's up, G? What is up? Yardstick here. Yardstick says the 72 Dolphins cracked out the champion on Thursday. Oh, yo. Okay. Here we go. Moving along. The Rams are going to Texas today to take on the Texans. You really think the Rams are going to have a problem today? No. Here's the game right here, Yardstick, right here. The 3-3 Steelers go on the road and into a very intense atmosphere. Cleveland Browns 4-3. Baker's banged up. I think they got that game time decision. The last I seen, Odell Beckham was going to play. So, big game here today. And again, as we look at this, guys, think of this, okay? As we look at this, this is a big game today. Pittsburgh's in last place. Obviously, the Bengals are leading the show here at 5-2 with Baltimore right behind them, 5-2. Why do I say that Cleveland's leading? Okay, well, because in the division, they're 2-0. They're 2-0 in the division, all right? And that's a difference, and Baltimore's 0-1. Now, look at this. Same thing happening here with Pittsburgh, 0-1. This is a first divisional game for Cleveland. So this is a big game right here today, guys. A big game. Cleveland wins and Cincy loses, okay? That's going to bump right away Cleveland into first place, okay? Just saying. So there's a lot of things. Yardstick comes on and he says, yes, in fact, that Baker is playing. We know Baker is got his injury. I'm sure he'll be padded up. Now, the injury will affect him if he takes, like it gets, I think more than anything with this injury when other quarterbacks has played with it is you don't want to get landed on, okay? So That's more the thing. But anyway, back to this. Lance. Here's the thing, Lance. Okay, you're a quarterback. You're not so mobile quarterback. Now, Lance, he used to have happy feet, okay? He used to have happy feet. And he could twinkle toe around, Lance. I mean, your quarterback was one of those quarterbacks that moved the least amount out of the quarterbacks I've seen, but got out of the way enough. And he could handle someone grabbing him and still throw the ball. Lance. Yardstick Lance. First of all, let me see what you're saying here. Yardstick saying that Baltimore wins and Cincy loses, they are in first. Yeah, I didn't even mention Baltimore yet. Okay? That means Baltimore's got to win. Now you're adding a whole nother thing. We were only talking about Cincinnati losing today. Okay, which, come on, really? Really? And the Browns winning. Ben is our quarterback. I have complete faith in his ability. Now, wait a second here. Hold on a second here. Let me shut this down. Let me shut this down so I can know. Hold on. You have 100%? 100. That's his 100% faith in his ability. So, this isn't the Ben of old. We all know this. He's going to have quite the rush on him with pressure. He won't have much time for a deep ball. It's going to come down. Can they run the ball against Cleveland? Cleveland's like ranked third against the rush. I had to shut the music off to break this down. Okay? Is there going to be green on that yellow and black uniform today? I would say Ben's doing better than I thought he was going to. We'll kick the music back in now for this. Ben's doing better than I thought he was going to be this year, but we're week 8. And I just don't think with the wear and tear on Big Ben and going week 8 and further that we're going to see that same thing where he's able to play hurt and everything like this. It's my opinion, and obviously you know what they say about opinions. Okay? I know what you're saying there, Yardstick. I know. Faith in Ben. Faith in Ben. I get it. I'll take Ben over 26 other quarterbacks? 26 other quarterbacks? Look, did you see where he's ranked against 26 other quarterbacks? Come on, over 20. So you're telling me there's 6 better quarterbacks. Over 26. So you put him at 20. So you're saying right there, okay, 27. So there's 5 quarterbacks only better than Ben right now. Wow. I'll tell you right now, let's go through the list here real quick. Better than Ben, Aaron Rodgers. Better than Ben, Joe Burrow. Better than Ben. Look, can you say Tannehill? I mean, I'm just saying. Better than Ben, Stafford. Okay? Better than Ben. Okay, moving along here. Hey, Matty Ice Ryan. Right now, I'm just saying, looking at the production level of these quarterbacks. I know you're going to disagree with this. I know what you're going to disagree with this. Okay? Ben's number are better than Mahomes. Hey, that's not saying a lot for Mahomes. The Buccaneers exposed Mahomes in how you play him. Okay? It's not saying a lot. That he's better than Mahomes right now. The numbers, we know what's up there. Look how many interceptions Mahomes has versus the league here. Okay? Moving along with all these quarterbacks I'm naming. How about you just travel over and look at Buffalo. Look at the only true New York team. Look at the only true New York team. Okay? I'm just saying, if you go and you look at that, I'm still going here, and I'm still going in. Basically, what I'm saying is, you said there's 5 that are going past him, okay? 5. 5 quarterbacks that go past him? 5? How about Allen? How about Allen? How about that? G's coming out firing, saying that Yardstick, you might have bumped your head, okay? How can I keep on counting here? Or moving past Allen, okay? Can I keep going here? How about the young rookie quarterback? Huh? How about Mac Jones? Look at the numbers. How about Herbert how about the Chargers quarterback? Can I keep going here? Russell Wilson's hurt. We can't go there. Okay. How about Tom Brady? How about Tom Brady? How about Dak Prescott? How about Dak Prescott? I'm just saying. Now you got him on Mahomes. Okay. Whew. But you're saying there was 5. 5 better than him. I'd like to know those 5 and where you rank. Out of the top 10 quarterbacks right now, I want to know where you put Ben, and if you're putting Big Ben there emotionally. I mean, is that an emotion? People get emotional over their guys. Okay? They get emotional. But what you bet your house on, it's when the emotions stop. That's when your emotions stop. Can't bet your house on that now. I made a prediction that Big Ben would not make it past Week 10 this year. I'm sorry, Pittsburgh fans. I'm not saying that because I don't like your quarterback. I've enjoyed this guy's career. I've enjoyed watching it. Remember when the guy's durable. Remember when he got in a car accident and he totaled the car out with his chin? You remember that? I do. Yardstick, you lost my stream. Probably a good idea that you lost my stream for everything I was saying. Yardstick, what you missed, okay? What you missed was me talking, and what I was talking about, you basically were saying that there's only 5 quarterbacks better than Big Ben. And I named off a lot more than 5. We're talking about this year. And fair enough, I said, some people get emotionally attached to these guys and they're thinking with their heart. They're not thinking, if you couldn't bet your house on it, but I'm just saying, we're not talking about Ben 5 years ago. We're not. That's my point, Yardstick. You're saying I've watched him for 17 years. I know how he is. He is not the quarterback he was. That's a fact. All you got to do is look at the numbers, and you'll know that that is a fact. And that's exactly my point. You made it today. You made my point for me. You've been watching him for 17 years. That's a lot of emotion tied into this guy, and he is not the aging Tom Brady type quarterback. He's just not. No offense to anybody on that. Can I move along here real quick on some of these other games that are going on today? You got the Eagles at the Lions. Will the Detroit Lions get their first win of the season today? They're at home, Ford Field. You know that Ford family, the one that owns the Lions, the ones that can't build a football team like they build their truck, or do they even build a tough truck? I mean, the verdict's out. But damn it, if you are going to claim that you build your tough truck, how about a football team, I said? Just saying. Eagles on the road at 2-5 with Jalen Hurts traveling into D-Town, Motown, the Motor City. Okay? What happens there? Does Detroit give their fans a win? Diehard fans, I mean, we're just so emotionally, talk about emotion, programmed to not get too excited with a minute left in a game. Bad stuff's ready to happen. Just saying. Yardstick come back. He's not who he was, but he's still who he is. Well, of course he is. He is who he thinks he is. You know, the color red is the color red from your eyes. Of course he is who he is. He exists. Hello? But I like that. The truck is soft, but Eagles are softer. Yeah, I mean, softer than the Lions? I don't know about that. I wish the Lions would win today, but I think it's an 0-17 season. You know, I don't think it's an 0-17 season for the Lions. They're going to get a win, and they're going to have a major upset this season. It's the way it goes. I really do feel that it's the way it goes. I don't see it. I see the win coming today. San Francisco is at Chicago today. Okay, the 2-4 49ers. Okay, the 2-4 49ers. I mean, really, when you think about it, the 49ers season, you know, when they started dismantling that defense after the Super Bowl, it hasn't been real good ever since. Right now, they're sitting at 2-4 in a division. Okay, in a division, the NFC West, where you've got Arizona at 7-1, the Rams at 6-1, and then you go 2-4 with the 49ers and 2-5 with the Seattle Seahawks. The Niners, I mean, does it really matter today what they do? Yeah, it matters. I mean, they could win. Hello. They're at Chicago today, guys. That could be tough. That could be tough right there. But who is at quarterback for Chicago today? When you talk about putting a quarterback, everybody wanted to say, oh, you know what? Why would you not have Fields in there? The Red Rocket's garbage and everything like that. Let me tell you something right now about the Red Rocket. Go check. This is called Sports Stat Ick. Stat Ick. I'd had some moron on the show that told me before stats don't matter. It's wins or losses. Let me tell you something right now. Stats are how people get paid in the league, okay? It's why and how trades are made based off stats. Stats do matter. They can determine a player's salary, and in an analyst situation, you can make smarter decisions based off stats, statistics. Hello? Stats matter. Stats matter. Okay? They do. Yardstick comes on and says the 2-5 49ers after today. Okay? And he says wins and losses are still stats. Wins and losses are stats. Okay? Stats. But it's not a stat of a win or loss that tells you wins and losses are all that matters. Which I've had some, morons come on here before and actually tell me that, and the only time they tell it to me is when you're talking about their team, right? If they had a career based on that theory, if they had a career based on that theory, you know what it would look like? Do you want to know what it would look like? It would look like this. Their job would look like this. They'd be standing on the side of 7-Eleven, okay? With a sign that said that right there. Help! Help! I'm just saying, okay? That's what they would be looking like. Because flat out in everything that they did that with, they would suck. Squirrel nuts. Yeah! I'm just saying, guys. Anyway, you're telling me today Okay, you're telling me. I think Chicago, just look at stats when I go back to it, the Red Rocket. There's no comparison with the rookie Justin Fields to the Red Rocket. To the experience, to reading defenses, to being able to make play calls at the line of scrimmage, audibles, and things of that nature, being able to get rid of the football, things of that nature. There's no comparison to Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket, and Justin Fields. What's happened here? Can you see it? And then talk about where people who said no, let Justin Fields sit there and learn, or even a head coach at that time that was saying, we're going with the Red Rocket, the best chance to win. People thought he was crazy. But when you look at it now and you think about it, are you potentially destroying a young quarterback? Did you guys watch Fields on the sideline? Did you really think he should have been able to? Should they have kept putting him back in there? I mean, enough was enough for the kid, okay? San Francisco is coming into Chicago today, okay? And what do you think their game plan is on defense? What do you think it is? That should tell you something about who's going to win that game today, okay? Because any team coming against a rookie quarterback that had a week like Fields had last week, in fact, his career in the NFL. Come on, guys. This is the NFL. The NFL. Okay? Yeah, I know. G, I think you and I are on the same page here, G. Moving along here, guys. The Panthers are at the Falcons today. It's a divisional game. When you look at how the Panthers started the season to where they are right now, wow, right? Wow. And you look at where they are now, and it's just, I mean, really. Darnold looked like, I mean, I'm sorry. I messed that up all the damn time. When we started the season in a division, the race in the division was the Panthers, okay, and the Buccaneers. And we're looking at that and we're thinking, hey, this Panthers defense is looking damn good right now, and they're moving the ball. And then we start moving forward and we're like, wow, Darnold, I mean, he's hurting pretty bad here. He's looking bad. 3-0. First, the 3-0 record he had, okay? He had 296 yards a game passing, okay? 3 TDs, 1 interception with a 99 passer rating, okay? Since then, 0-4, a 56.3 completion percentage. He's got 199. He basically dropped 100 yards per game passing, okay? 4 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and a 61 passer rating. Ouch. That's, guys, ouch. Big difference. Okay, big difference, all right? You start looking at this, and you start thinking, why do I pick the Falcons and Matty Ice? Well, Matty Ice, okay, in the last 4 games, a 3-1 record. He's got 300 passing yards a game, 10 touchdowns and 1 interception in the last 4 games. Hello? Guys, don't forget about who we're talking about here. Okay? With a 107 passer rating. Think about that. Think about it. Gee, why were you hoping for Mr. Sam to do good? Okay? So I'm just saying, guys, you really look at that today and think about that. Think about the last 3-4 games, okay, for the Panthers and Sam Darnold quarterback, and then think about the last 4 games for the Falcons and where we are right there, okay? We're in a division game right here. And when you look at it as a division game right there, you know that the Falcons can improve to 4-3 today. If they do so, and the Saints lose, that's bumping Atlanta Falcons up to second place in the division, and they will be playing for a wild card spot. Okay? Just saying. These games mean something. These division games mean a lot. Moving along here after that game right there. The Dolphins go to the Bills. The Bills had that bye week, and I feel sad. Sorry for the Dolphins here. Wow. That game right there, wow. You guys even need my pick on that? The 1-6 Dolphins travel to the 4-2 Buffalo Bills. Buffalo coming off of a loss, coming off of a bye week. Okay? Yardstick Lance, gotta hop in the shower. I'll be listening still. I'm not leaving. Unless you got those sticky things in the bottom of the shower, don't hop around. Don't hop around. I never get people hopping in the shower. I mean, what are you trying to do? Shake the water off? I don't know. I'm asking you. But I've never got anybody hopping in the shower. Although it could be interesting. Just don't get it. The Patriots travel to the Chargers today. This is a big game, guys. It's a big game. I mean, you're looking at two young quarterbacks. One's actually not a rookie anymore, but he's close enough to it. This is a good game here today, guys. The Chargers are sitting at 4-2, okay? They're looking at this like, hey, we're still in the division here, okay? We're still in it. You know what we would think is a tough division. They're in a division, the AFC West, where you got Vegas leading that at 5-2. Chargers 4-2, Chiefs 3-4. The rest of the league can thank the Buccaneers on what they did to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl and exposing something in the Chiefs and the way you play the Chiefs and their quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, how you play them. You're welcome. Okay, you're welcome. Now, for the Patriots, they're sitting at 3-4. This is a big deal. It is a big deal because you get the Patriots to lose today and the Buffalo wins. You're starting to look at that schedules is what you're doing. Now you're starting to look at schedules. More so for the Patriots, looking at those schedules. And what can they do? What can they pull off here going through the season? The Jaguars, they finally got that win. They had to go overseas to London to do it, but they got it. You would have thought they won a Super Bowl, but I like that. I like that. I mean, the enthusiasm of these guys to win one, I like that. You would have thought they won a Super Bowl, I said, or a divisional playoffs, wild card game or something. But I like the enthusiasm. I always say I appreciate your enthusiasm, so I appreciated that from them. However, this week they're going to Seattle. Is there even a 12th man in Seattle anymore? I don't know. I'm asking you, Seattle people. I'm asking. Now, can Seattle pull off a win? And can Geno get them to just hang on a little better through this storm until they got Russell Wilson back, because they're coming to a bye week after this, Seattle. Okay? At a good time for you. So if Seattle can pull this off at home against the 1-5 Jaguars, it looks like they got a pretty good chance to do so, right? Then they go into a bye week with the chance of getting Russell Wilson back. Week 10. Okay, that's a big deal right there. It's a big deal right there. Yardstick, it says it saved Myers' jobs for one more week. He'll be gone soon. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I think there's more about it than the wins or losses at this point for that guy. Administration-wise, But we'll see. Washington, the Washington football. Can you guys get a name already, I said? Can you? The Washington football team heads to Denver, Mile High. I mean, Teddy Bridgewater, are you ready now? Have you gotten your head all the way out? We'll see. The 6-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the road to the New Orleans Saints. And for the Saints and all the Saints fans out there, I know you got the big group, Who Dat Nation, okay? This is a big game for your quarterback. This is a big game for your quarterback. Why? Well, because you had a team and fans suffer with getting you so close, you get so far to having a winning season. So close yet so far. In the close games, bring you so close to winning, yet give the ball to the other team. Now, you look at his stats, Jameis, this year, and you say, hey, he's improved dramatically. Yeah, because he has the reins real tight around his neck. But I want you to know something, okay? There's 4 potential situations these turnovers go up. There's been fumbles. They're not counted as interceptions. He's had a couple of those last week. Was that last week or the week before? Here nor there. He's still in a situation with a game on the line is making some of those plays. Now, he was fortunate on some of those plays. If anybody disagrees with me on this, you're not watching it. When a quarterback is falling down and throwing the ball, they call that Hail Mary. That's not an accurate play. It's a jump ball. And you can become fortunate of that. He's had 3 of those this year. Jump balls. Excuse my language. But yardstick, I thought you were jumping right now. Winston wins one, Saints win. You know, yardstick. Yardstick. The Saints are 4-2 right now. You've seen what they've been doing here of late, what's been going on. Their offensive performances against the teams they've been playing. Okay? Where is it that you're looking and thinking that the Saints beat the hot Buccaneers today? I mean, I'm just saying, I would love for you to elaborate on that. Are you pulling straws? Hey, anybody watching this, elaborate on the fact of the Saints. I'm willing to agree. I'm willing to disagree. But what I need to know is I need to be able to say, hey, can I agree with you on these facts, or these predictions and these predictions? But when you just come out and say the Saints are going to win, I got to scratch my head and I got to say, hey, wait a second here. Is there potential that this guy has a better crystal ball than I do? Is there the potential this guy has a better crystal ball than me? So am I guessing, yardstick, while you're jumping or hopping, you said hopping, that you've got a crystal ball that you've been cleaning off while you're hopping? And you looked in that crystal ball and you seen something different than the rest of us today? I'm just asking. My crystal ball is cleaned with vinegar and water, and I have crystal clear images. When I decide to go to the crystal ball, you don't want to use and abuse it. But what are you seeing? How do the Saints get it done today? Because the guy that's getting the ball way more than everybody else is Kamara. Now listen, Saints fans, I'm not just going away right now. I haven't made my pick yet and saying that the Saints are going to lose and there's no way they can win. I'm not. Saints win by 6 from Donald. How? You're telling me the Saints are going to score? Have you guys been paying attention to how many points the Saints score and how many points the Bucs score? So what you're telling me is the Saints are going to stop Tom Brady and the Buccaneer offense from scoring 30-plus points. So you're telling me the Saints are going to score close to 40 points today to beat the Buccaneers. And Yardstick says Winston has motivation? If you've paid attention to Winston's career and what he does when he wants something too bad, he forces things, thinks he's going to make a miraculous play every time, which is not the way you win games. We've seen it before. Where the chances for the Saints improved today, and there's something very unfortunate about the Saints moving forward. And in my opinion, it's if the Saints can keep Kamara healthy. Because to me, your whole offense is Kamara. And if you guys think that that's how you're going to go progressing through week 8, week 9, so on through week 17, I don't know what you're going to have left in Kamara. I don't know what you got left. So how today, here's that spam coming up. Let's get rid of this guy right now. So today, what do we got? Today, we got a defense in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who have not been as great as stopping the run. We know that, okay? But it's fixable stuff. So today, what do you think is going to happen to Kamara? To me, in my opinion, most of the touches are going to be short passes. Most of Jameson passes have been short. Not real good at it. Then he throws up these wild bombs. And guys, I say wild bombs because they are. A lot of the time, they are. I will be the first one to tell you something. I will be the first person to tell you that Jameis Winston has a great arm and he can be an accurate passer when Jameis Winston has the time to step into a pass, okay? If Jameis Winston can follow through with a pass, step into it, left foot forward, plant the foot, and pass the ball, he's a good passer, and he's an accurate passer. When Jameis Winston has that football in his hands past 4 seconds, and that's pushing it in the NFL, guys. Go and check it out and count. Bad things happen. He will not be planting the left foot and throwing. He's throwing backwards. He's running, throwing. He's doing things that take his accuracy and goes way down. The Buccaneers know this today, guys. Today, Winston's either going to have a good, not going to be awesome. He's either going to have a good game or a horrible game. In my opinion, there is nothing in between for this guy. There never has been. He's either going to have a good, not great, a good game or a horrible game. See on that one. You'll see on that one. They're going to need, Saints get Ingram back, and the Saints are going to need Ingram to take some heat off of Kamara, flat out. G says Winston still has 3 interceptions. Yeah, he has 3 interceptions. How many yards a game? How many times does he throw it a game? Okay. I get it. He has 3 interceptions. We know that. To my point, though, it's a different thing. Look where he's ranking Okay? And it's production level. It's because what they're asking him to do. Quite honestly, what I've seen, he should have 7, 8 interceptions right now. Okay? Should have. I'm just saying, guys. Anyway, when you come and you look at my take on that game, it doesn't matter that Winston's motivated to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You don't think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense is licking their chops and saying, hey, guys, guess who we're playing today? Oh, Jameis Winston, that guy. Hey, you know how we can get him to make a stupid play? It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. How do you like my drag car in the picture? Wow. Donald. Nice. Nice. I do like it. I do. The 5-1 Dallas Cowboys go to the 3-3 Minnesota Vikings. Dak Prescott, last I saw, guys, before I started the show, was questionable. You guys can check that for me. It was questionable. So you guys just let me know. I'm not seeing it right now. But it was questionable. I'm looking through this real quick, guys. I'm trying to make sure that everybody's on the same page as me. Okay. Anyway. Just trying to pull up something here real quick. Because I like my stats, guys. I like having my stuff up, so I'm ready to go for you. And I also want to make damn sure that I'm seeing everything because I don't want to miss anything, guys. From you guys, more important than anything, okay? Again, I'm going to put it here for you in the post right here. If you guys want to join me live on the show, okay, you're going to be able to join me live on the show, okay? And I'll tell you how right here, right now. Right there is something in the comment section. You can look. If you're watching me from YouTube, you can take that link. Join me live. I'll put you on the show right now. If you're on YouTube, there's your link. You can join me live. I will add you to the show right now. If you want to go back and forth in a friendly, competitive way, that will be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And, of course, as you guys see, streaming across the bottom, if you're having problems with the platform you're watching it from, if you want to come up with ideas for your business or your friend's business to actually promote yourself during a live stream, you see on the bottom of the screen right now, guys, running right on the bottom, there it is, LMOTV. It stands for Live Media Outlet. LMOTV.com, and that's where you can check the show out. So check that out, guys. All right. Let's finish off this week 8, and I'm going to give you guys my picks. The final, we got the Cowboys going to the Vikings. I think everybody is pretty confident in that. Even if Dak doesn't start that game, guys, I'm pretty confident Dallas goes on the road and wins that game. The Giants are at the Chiefs. Would that by chance be anybody's? Now, guys, bear with me when I say this. But by any chance, would that be anybody's upset pick? Is anybody that bold? They would have that as their upset pick of the week. I would be so interested to know if anybody was that bold. They're going to make that their upset pick of the week. Upset of the week. Anybody want to come here and tell me their upset pick of the week? Anybody bold enough to say that the Giants go on the road and beat the Chiefs? I mean, that's something I really want to know. If somebody would be that bold, would they be that bold? I'm just asking, guys. I'm just asking. I don't know if anybody's that bold. All right. Let's get back to some of these comments here. Rob, what's going on? Rob says, hey, guys, at work, drop in to say, hey, and my Packers overcame a lot of adversity. They did. They did overcome a lot of adversity. It's a good win for the Packers. A damn good win for the Packers. Damn good win. Man, tell you. We have some of these spammers that come in here, guys. They love my show. They love it. I get rid of them as quick as I can. Quick as I can. And I owe that to you guys. I owe it to you, I said. Just give me 1 second here so I get rid of these guys and you guys don't have to see this garbage. Okay? Because it is garbage, no doubt about it. All right, guys. Anyway, good to have you here, Rob. We appreciate you stopping in. So much better when you're not working, but I get it. At least you're working, man. And I don't know how the plumbing went. The day break in, is it the day break? I don't know how that's working out. Plumbing disaster. I'm ready to do a road trip. And check it out. All right. Got some of those guys out of here, guys. Sorry. All right. And Rob comes on and says our defense has really stepped up as well. And yes, they have. Look at G comes on here and he says, New York, baby. G, are you actually coming on here and saying that you're calling for an upset for the Giants to go into Kansas City and get a win? That's actually a big deal there, G. Donald says the Giants will win that game by 3. I'm really shocked right now. That we have potentially 2 people saying that the Giants upset Kansas City. The other New York, New Jersey team is my upset of the week. Rob says, later, gotta go. Giants, they beat Kansas City. Wow! 3 people come on here and say that. G says, yes, sir. Guy says, Jones will smack them. Wow. I'm impressed by this. Guys, I'm going to jump right away, go into my picks of the week now. This is where it all goes. Just to let you guys know, I'm not patting myself on the back too hard. I'm not patting myself on the back too hard. But when I get into this next deal here, stop the music for a second. Here's what I'm going to do. I told you guys last week you should pay attention to my picks. Because I told you after week 6, my picks get a little hot. And to kick that off, guys, what I'm going to do for you simply is hit some funk into you. Yeah. Squiggling it down. I had 2 losses last week out of my picks, so if you guys are bettors like me, you gotta get you pay a little better attention here now. I had 2 losses last week. You want to know what my 2 losses were? I really thought the Panthers were going to go on the road and get their ship high-end transit together, their SHIT together. I thought for sure, the Panthers were going to get on the road and they were going to get their ship high-end transit together. They did not get their ship high-end transit together. Sorry about that. I really thought they were going to get their ship high-end transit together, guys. They didn't. So that was one of my losses. The Panthers lost. The other loss that I took is that I did think the 49ers at home were going to beat the Colts. But the Colts showed us, hey, we're here. We're here to win some games. So, guys, I lost 2 games last week. I won the rest of them. The Panthers, the Titans, the Packers, the Falcons, the Bengals, the Rams, the Raiders, the Cards. Hey, last week they did win. The Bucks and the Saints. Pick them all. So guys, here we go. Into this week. Pay attention. All right. Maybe I'm a little bit too cocky. Hey, watch your mouth, okay? Time I say words, I'm trying to say it. And somebody told me when I start saying stuff like that, they're like, hey, you know, John, instead of saying, you're a little too cocky. You should say, use a different word because that's not really proper on here. What am I, being a little too Richard? I don't know what am I being too much of? A little too Richard? You tell me, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out as I go on the fly sometimes. I don't know. So anyway, I don't know. Am I being? I don't know. But what I will tell you is this. Here is what I will tell you. Breaking news from Sports Static. Last week at a 2-2 brings us to this week right here, right now. Let's talk about Week 8 picks. Regina, have you been here with us? I'm in and out. Oh, man, look at these guys that come on here and try to throw this spam. They'll do it as fast as they can to get as many out there as fast as they can. And I have blocked so many, and as quick as I do, they have new names. Quicker than I can block them all, they have new names, guys, constantly. Regina's on here saying, I've been in and out between customers. I just opened and already had a $200 order. Queen Regina, congratulations. People cannot resist your tasty treats. Congratulations on that. We're going to have to order some from you for Sports Static so we can have them. Regina, can I order some from you and have you ship them right here to me in Tampa, Florida? Can I do that? Donald says, but you lost Thursday night game. I did? Donald? Donald's calling me out on that one hard. Regina says she can ship me some of them tasty treats. Yardstick, how was your week? Hey, to Richard. Regina says yes, she can. She says I ship to Florida often. Okay, cool. We're going to hook up. Okay, guys. Let's fly on this. Guys, if you guys want Regina to ship you some stuff, contact her, okay? Contact her. There's Yardstick asking Regina if she's got a website. Regina, you should put a link up here and go ahead and promote your tasty treat. I feel so bad right now because you got such a cool name for them and I'm forgetting it again and you just told me last week. But that's just because I got football in my head right now. It's just because of that. Man, these guys are so freaking fast. So fast. I'm going to have to make another one of you my admin so you can take this stuff out and I'm not distracted while I'm trying to run a show here. Oh, it's the Whoopies. Yes. Yardstick comes on here. So there you go, guys. Look right there. You guys want to order some really tasty snacks, treats from your very own, the Queen, Regina Smart. Right there's her link. The Smart Whoopies. I like that. The Whoopies. Ha! I like it. All right. Moving along here. Yardstick says Winston will help the Bucks back to Florida. What? What? Oh, Winston will ship the Bucks back. I ditched the Baker's coat today and wore my Brady jersey. Good girl, Regina. Good girl. Thanks for the promo. It is our pleasure. Guys, listen. I kick out all these freaking spammer, freaking bullcrap people on here that you know what it is, but I never, ever would stop one of you guys from posting something that you guys want to post, that you feel is of importance to you, okay? So just know that when I tell you that, this show is your show. It's your show. I'm just here hosting it. This is about the fans. It's from you guys, the fans, okay? And I want you guys to really know that There is no BS when it comes to that. It's your show. It comes from you guys to me, and I throw it back to you. Just know that, okay? It's important for you to know that. All right, guys, here we go. My picks this week. Pay attention. Here we go. The Bengals travel to the Jets today. Obviously, I would be extremely shocked if any of you took the Jets. And I would have to really question you if you did. Like some interrogation questions where I put you in a room and I get you, a soda or something. I leave the room and I make sure the room's real quiet. In the interrogation room, you're sitting in there twiddling your thumbs, sweat beading off your forehead, and then I come back in and I say, I stepped out of the room because I had to talk to Paulie down the room there. He's a Jets fan, and I told him you said the Jets would win today, and he said the Jets beat the Bengals today. This guy's not being honest with you. So when I come back into the room and I got to ask you, if you're just honest with me, I can give you a break here. See, that's what I get like. I get goofy like that. Look at G all sore over here, like he punched himself, okay? G, you're acting sore like you actually, punched yourself in the squirrel nuts. Now, I'm not saying you got squirrel nuts. I just am saying, I don't know, maybe you do have a basket outside that's got the nuts in them and that you give to the squirrels. I don't know. Maybe you do. Okay? Okay? Yardstick. That would be a good fantasy football team. We saw that. Yardstick, you're taking the Jets? Yardstick. What is seriously going on today with you? Yardstick, if it was your job right now, okay? If it was your job right now to pick teams right now, I would be thinking you're in deep trouble. Deep trouble. You're on the side of the 7-Eleven holding one of these signs. I would be scared for you, Yardstick. Extremely scared. And Yardstick says, why? I ain't rooting for Cincinnati. No freaking way. But Yardstick, you're making a calculated pick. It's okay. Okay, the Cincinnati wins another game. They're going to anyway. But for your football analytics, your football IQ, your football knowledge, the game that you love to watch, you know right now the Jets aren't going to win. Just saying. I'm just saying. Yardstick, what I like about you got me going in these last couple weeks here. And it's always fun. Always. G comes back and he says, I just can't lie to myself this week and say Jets. I mean, no, you can't lie to yours. Could you imagine being that person for a second? Okay? Could you imagine that? I'll tell you what I'll do for you guys. I'll let you look into my crystal ball. There you go. Now just look into that crystal ball deep. Can you see yourself right now lying to yourself? Lying to yourself, okay? Can you see that? Right now. Oh, look at that. Right now. Let me go ahead and go log on to my bank account. Wow. Wow. Look at that. My checking account has $7.5 million in it. I'm going to go on Amazon right now. I'm going to go down to the dealership and pull out of there with a brand new, fully loaded crew cab pickup truck with some custom rims, some custom tail lights. And then I'm going to go over to my local airport. I'm going to lease out a private Falcon jet for the weekend so I can have dinner. Dinner, I said. Where am I going to have dinner? I don't know. How about Paris? No, you can't lie to yourself. That's enough of my crystal ball there, guys. I'm just saying. No, you can't lie to yourself. What's the matter with you? Steelers and Jets. Hopefully you ain't betting. Ooh, wow, there's a little poke at somebody. That's also what you said to me 2 weeks ago, and I only lost 3 games. Yardstick, unless you got a time machine, and if you do, pick me up. I've got things to do. Yardstick, unless you got a time machine, and if you do, pick me up. I've got things to do. Man. Whew. You're going to take a bet? Okay. Donald, what's up? He says, Lions get a win today. You know, the Lions could potentially be an Let me ask you guys this. Will you guys think that it's an upset today if the Lions beat the Eagles today? Is that an upset? That's something I want to know. Is that an upset? Johnny Dean, Chris. Check out Johnny Dean. Welcome to the show, my friend. Johnny Dean in the house. Guys, moving along here. Okay, Cincinnati slaps down the Jets today and improved to 6-2. The Titans travel to the Colts today. A huge divisional game today, guys. This is a huge divisional game today, okay? And there's ramifications in this. Huge ramifications in this, okay? Titans. Titans take the game, guys. I know what we've seen of the Colts here is starting to look like something, okay? But the Titans today get the win moving forward. That's my pick. Guys, when you got your picks, keep coming with your picks. Post them up here so everybody can agree or disagree, okay? Moving along here, the Rams. And look at Donald. Donald comes right on, and he says the Colts take the game. Donald, when you say Colts take the game, is it a close game by maybe a 3-point game, and you're giving the Colts the game because they're at home today? I'd like to know. I'd like to know that. Guys, I've blocked so many people today. Not you guys, just people that are coming with the spam. Okay? Yardstick says going to start boiling some peanuts for the last game, for the late game. Got to have some boiled peanuts for football. That's actually a good appetizer, a real good appetizer. Juliet Hamilton, Julie, how's it going? Browns over the Steelers. Not an upset. I wouldn't say so either. I wouldn't say so early. With that being said, let me jump forward here, guys. I got the Titans winning. I have the Rams beating the Texans. No surprise there. The Steelers, 3-3, travel on the road to the Browns. Hasn't been that great for them over the last couple years, but I tell you this right now. A banged-up Baker Mayfield. Slightly banged up Odell Beckham comes back today, but that's either here nor there because I don't think... even if Beckham's not playing today, I still take the Browns to win this game today. I really do. I take the Browns to win this game today. Okay? I do. So, Julie, there's my pick for that one. And no, it's not an upset. I don't call that an upset. I would call that a good game. I call that a good game, Julie. Johnny Dean's got the Titans, but that game is 50-50. And, Johnny, I look at it as 50-50 too. But here's the thing. When I look at it, Johnny, as a 50-50 game, and I say, man, this game is 50-50, could go either way. I sit there, I say that. But then again, I come back and I really don't say that. I don't. I say it's 60-40. Why? Because if it was 50-50, I give the game to the home team. And I'm not. I'm giving the game to the team on the road. So I'm taking the Titans on that one. Good game, though. Good game. Donald, you're coming up here and you're just saying by 6. By 6. Colts by 4? Okay. Yardstick coming back. Browns win. Huh. Colts. Okay. I like all this. Moving along, guys. You guys stop me right here at the Steelers and the Browns. I got the Browns to win that game. The Eagles travel on the road to the winless Lions. This, to me, isn't an upset pick. Eagles have only won 2 games. Detroit's been close, guys. They've been close many times. I still don't call that an upset. I don't. Sorry. The Lions win today, their first win. I've got the Lions getting their first win today, guys. I'll let you guys see what I do here. This way you can see my games last week, this week, and so on. I know, look I'm old school with my clipboard, just like I'm on the sideline, guys. Old school with the clipboard. Just like I'm on the sideline. Already predetermined. I will admit, it's happened more than one time. I've changed my mind during the show. More than once, more than twice. In fact, a couple of those times have been because of Johnny Dean. The guy comes up with stuff that makes me scratch my head. I thought I had it all together. Then he comes up with something that makes me, wow. That's how it goes. Johnny Dean come back saying, Lions get the first win. Yes, Johnny. G comes up and says, Lions. Wow, Donald comes up and says, Lions. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I love it. Johnny Dean says, that looks like my notebook. Johnny, I just go old school, my friend. This is how I do it. I get my clipboard. I've got 4 clipboards, okay? But this one right here is my football clipboard. It will be with me the rest of the day today, okay? I keep other notes that I take on this for my football conversations and things like that. But when it's game time, I'll put little notes on there, very, very little notes on there. My wins and losses stick with me pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Moving along here, guys. We talked about this. I am so happy you guys are agreeing with me on this Detroit game. So happy right now you guys are agreeing with me on this. San Francisco, this is guys, admittedly for me, this was a tough pick. Okay, for San Francisco at 2-4, going on the road and playing the Chicago Bears. What makes this pick easier for me as I pick San Francisco for the win is the deflating loss of a rookie quarterback. And where I think, and I've said it to you guys before and I will say it to you again, Andy Dalton got hurt, yes. For anybody right now to think that Justin Fields is a better quarterback at this point of his career than the Rocket, Andy Dalton, you got to be crazy to think so. I never wanted Andy Dalton to sit down. I thought the Bears were making the proper decision. I did not think Fields was ready for the game. I did think it was a smart move for Andy Dalton to be in there and for Justin Fields to watch. Guys, I want you to keep something in mind here. Andy Dalton had several successful years as quarterback. There's not a lot of quarterbacks that can do that. We expect so much out of a quarterback. Well, it really is. What we expect is way up here from quarterbacks. I mean, we put the freaking scale way up there for a quarterback. An average quarterback in the NFL is the most common thing there is. And they're not easy to come by. They're not. A quarterback that can take a team to the playoffs is not a common thing. Multiple years. It's not. The 49ers are on the road today. Okay, on the road today. Yardstick says, remember in your notes, Steelers and Jets win. Well, I mark it down as we go. I mark it down. I know what you want. I know exactly what you want. You think the Jets beat the Bengals and get their second win of the year. Where in the world, where in the hell you're coming up with that? I don't know. Now, for you to take the Steelers, okay, when you're a Steelers fan, to beat the Browns, it's not like I can say, hey, what are you thinking? I can't come at you like that. I can say, okay, you know, because there's things that can happen here. Why did I take the Browns? I took the Browns because I don't think Big Ben's going to be very successful today because of the pressure that's going to be on him. I took the Browns because I believe that the Browns ranked at like third stopping the run, that means Ben has to win the game. And I just don't think that's going to happen today. I don't. On the other hand, with the Browns having a number one running game, two different running backs going to be pounding the ball, controlling the clock, okay? Baker Mayfield just plays smart, don't do too much, live to play another down. You're going to see a game that's drawn out to the end, and the Browns get the win. That's why I picked the Browns. This wasn't me just saying, oh, I'm taking the... No. That's why I took it. Okay? Johnny Dean's taking the Niners today as well. Okay? Yardstick. There's Yardstick's back. Look at this. Donald comes. 49ers win, but not big. Yardstick says Steelers get 3 sacks and 2 turnovers. That will be the difference. We shall see, Yardstick, and you can come on the show next week and rub it in hard, okay? Rub it in hard. We shall see. San Francisco gets the win on the road. Here's a game for you, divisional. Another divisional game. Major consequences in a division. The Panthers, who started out hot, looked like they wanted to compete for the division with the Bucs, didn't they? Started out hot. Falcons started out looking like garbage, two opposites. Well, they flipped the script. The Falcons looked like the Panthers did in the beginning of the season, and the Panthers looked like the Falcons did in the beginning of the season. Okay? That being said, this is in Georgia. Doesn't it seem weird to say the Georgia Falcons? Doesn't that seem weird? If you called your team by your state, the Michigan Lions. Okay? Wouldn't that be weird? You can only do it with teams that got one team there, but wouldn't it be weird? Speaking of it that way, it should be the New York Bills. Just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, here we are, the game. The Panthers go on the road to the Falcons. Have you guys seen Matty Ice lately? Have you seen Matty Ice lately? Look, guys, never overlook a veteran quarterback that's been in the league for over 10 years, okay? We'll say just that right there. A starter in the league for over 10 years. Never overlook that quarterback because they could be one piece away, okay, from hitting these stats that have kept him as a starting quarterback for over 10 years, okay? Never overlook them, guys. Let me just give you an idea why. In the last 4 games, Matty Ice, you ready for this, guys? Let's give you an idea of what's going on here. 3-1 in the last 4 games, okay? 3-1. 301 passing yards per game, okay? 10 touchdowns, 1 interception with a 107 passer rating. That's Matty Ryan, Matty Ice right there. As the great late Stuart Scott would say, he got that name from being as cool as the other side of the pillow. So I'm just saying right there, when you guys look at that right there, the differences at the quarterback position is going to be the difference in this game today. Atlanta takes the game and improves, trying to keep wild card playoff spots alive for them. Yardstick says, Sweet Caroline. Browns, Johnson. Star running back will break 100 with a TD. Orlando Apollo, star running back. I like that. Johnson coming in at running back. You know what, Johnny? I think you're right today on that one. Because I don't think the Browns shy away one bit. You know, what does this really say for the Browns' offensive line as far as their run block? I mean, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not taking anything away from these running backs. But we know when you watch these games that there's some big holes that open up. Big holes that open up. Yardstick comes in and says the Georgia Falcons is just as bad as the Los Angeles Anaheim. Okay. Moving along here, guys. I got Atlanta winning that game. Dolphins go into Buffalo. I don't have much to say about this, guys. If you're picking the Dolphins to win this game, I don't even know what to say. Check your smoke alarms. Make sure they're working. Make sure there's not carbon monoxide going through your house. I don't know what else to say. Buffalo coming off of a bye week and a loss. A bye week and a loss. Hosting Miami. If you have Miami winning this game today, there's nothing else to say about that one. All right? Here's a game right here to pay attention to. The Patriots go into the Chargers. The Patriots into the Chargers. This game was a hard game to pick, okay? It was. I feel it's going to be a close game. That being said, even it being a close game, I've got the Chargers to win this game. I really do got the Chargers to win this game. Hey, I like the Patriots team right now. I do. For a team that's actually rebuilt since they lost the GOAT, they really did, guys. They did. They rebuilt. Look what they did the offseason. It's the most money they spent in free agency, I think, in quite a long time. Okay, but look what they did. As far as that, and with a rookie quarterback, I like the Patriots team. They got a bright future, guys. They really do have a bright future. Okay? But I'm just saying, Justin Herbert, to me, looks like a guy that's going that bounces back and is motivated to bounce back quick. Mac Jones. Are 2 or 3 rookies since 1950 to complete 170 plus passes in their first career starts. That's what you have here, guys. Okay? That's what you have here. Okay? 2 or 3 rookies since 1950. So, guys, when we speak highly of Mac Jones and Justin Herbert, this is nothing to joke about. These are probably the 2 best quarterbacks we come out and start as rookies that we've seen in a long time. Okay? It really is. I mean, these are just really good quarterbacks, and the future looks bright for both the Chargers and the Patriots. This was a tough game for me to pick, but being that it is in Los Angeles, being that Justin Herbert coming off of a bye, I like it. I like it a lot. I miss that. Guys, it doesn't matter. Just be patient with me. It doesn't matter how fast I block somebody. There'll be somebody else with another name that comes on with this stuff all the time. So what I do is I block it, but I don't necessarily delete them all from the thread because I just don't have time for that, and I don't want to waste time on that, okay? Just so you guys know, okay? That's what's happening. Johnny Dean says, the Falcons are trending up. They have their offense clicking with the Cats are trending down. Yes, the Panthers are trending down. Darnold has no chance without CMC. G is taking the Chargers. I like that. Yardstick's taking the Chargers. I like that. Johnny Dean says, I can't get that Ravens game out of my mind with the Chargers. If Belichick attacks the same way, I don't see them winning, but I will give them this game by 2.5. It's a tight game. Johnny, I know what you're saying, and that's what I'm talking about with that Ravens game and stuff, but sometimes you got to take one on the chin right there to recalibrate and to fix the little problems that were there that nobody had yet exposed. And once they're exposed, it's like a plague. Defenses, guys, are so smart and so fast. The learning so fast that when a team is exposed, the other defenses are so fast. They catch on like this. Just look at the Kansas City Chiefs. We knew it going into that Super Bowl. We really did know it. We did know it. We did. Some of us knew what was getting ready to happen. Look what's happened to them since and the way defenses are playing and attacking the Kansas City Chiefs. Night and day, my friends. Night and day. Defenses are extremely fast. Yardsticks, you only get spam when your show matters. Yardstick says, so pissed being in LA. I get the Charger game, not a national Steelers game. You can move anytime you want to. You can move. You only live in this existence as we know it one time. Go where you want to go. Be happy every Sunday. Be happy every Sunday, I said. Back to our schedule. I'm going to finish off these picks. We got games to watch, guys. This will be the fastest roundup you guys have ever seen me do. You ready? Here we go. The Jaguars go to the Seahawks. The Seahawks win. The Washington football team goes to the Broncos. The Broncos win. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, yes, they do. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Saints. There's no extraordinary thing that's going to happen here, guys. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the Buccaneers aren't going to score 30-plus points. So if you think the Saints are going to win against the Bucs, you're telling me the Saints score 30-plus points at home. When did that happen? When? No. Dallas goes to the Vikings and win, and here it is. How many of you are brave enough? How many of you are brave enough right now to call? Let me call a timeout here. Call a timeout here. Okay? How many of you? This is how many in my show. Who in the house right now is brave enough? Your upset pick of the week. The Sleeping Beauty right now. How many of you are really brave enough to pick that upset pick of the week right now? And pick the Giants to beat Kansas City? I want to know. Are you that brave? Are you? Are you that brave? I'm not that brave. I'm not. I got Kansas City winning. Guys, I picked Kansas City to lose this season 5 times. Did you hear me? I picked Kansas City this season to lose 5 times. And I've only missed that once. Once. And take that home to the bank. Take that home to the bank. They stick tough at home and win today, okay? If Patrick Mahomes stays in the game. Guys, Patrick Mahomes, in my opinion, won't make it through the season. I swear to you, I saw this in the Super Bowl last year. It's followed through this year. It looks like the exact same team in the Super Bowl every week. The same exact team. And no quarterback. This could be the biggest mistake for any franchise in the history of the NFL. The contract for Mahomes. He won't make it at this pace. He won't. Nobody will make it through it. That's my opinion, guys. Johnny, I'll be your Huckleberry. Giants win over KC by 6. G, Guy comes on. He's got the Giants. Johnny Dean, the Saints and Bucks run defense cancel each other out. So it will be on Jameis and Brady. My money's on Brady. Can't go wrong there. Can't go wrong there. I think that I'm not so sure. I really think the Buccaneers' run game is a difference maker today. I really do. We need them today. We're going to lean on them. Heat up Leonard Fournette and keep feeding him the ball. When you keep feeding Leonard Fournette the ball, between him catching it and running it, he heats up like a Detroit Piston used to back in the day. Vinny the Microwave Johnson. Heat it up, all right? And heat him up quick like a potato in a microwave. I'm just saying. Johnny says the Giants have been covering the spread all season. Time for them to get one up. I like it, Johnny. Johnny, I told you, you are one of the few people that can get me to change a pick. But hell, I picked 5 times for KC to lose this year. I was right 4. I don't want to get too, crazy on that. So I'm going to stick with KC to pull it off at home today. I think Andy Reid's had another week to settle everything down here and make some modifications on this. Look, KC, you guys got to do something different here. It cannot be where Mahomes is running 150 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Sorry. It's not going to work that way. Guys, each and every week it is my pleasure to be here with you. My pleasure to be here with you. I like what you're saying here, Regina. Fournette was hot last game. Third-ranked defense, they do, in the league. We're number 1. So that's a cancel. I get it. I get it as a cancel. But, each game and the opponents you're playing give you those stats. And I think today, Fournette, Ronald Jones are going to be too much on Bernard. I think they're going to be too much for the Saints because that Saints defense has to loosen up a little bit for the nickel and diming that's going to happen by Tom Brady. I believe because they're playing Tom Brady that they're going to have a different defense here, and the run game is going to be able to work for us today. So that's why I'm thinking that. Really do. I like that, Johnny. Hawkinson with a first down. Lions come out attacking. All right, guys, let me get the hell out of here. I got to watch football. Been my pleasure. This is your show. It's from the fans to the fans and back to the fans. Guys, enjoy your Sunday football. I know I'm going to. My favorite time of the week. Peace out, my friends. Always a pleasure. Sports Static. From the fans, to the fans, back to the fans. Why? Because it's all about the fans. Peace.